Welcome to week 2, where we are looking at chaos and beauty in art. This is a week that I've never had anyone, I guess, try to explain to me, and it's something that I've just been thinking about, throughout my life. What is the role of an artist? Last week we looked at the careers of artists. When you look at an artist's job, what is their role? And I would argue that one of the main roles of an artist in the world today, whether that's through the computer screens and the design of some application, or whether that's a ceramic person making dishes that are beautiful for people, or a painter who's doing murals on the sides of walls, our role as artists is to add beauty to the world, to avoid adding chaos, but to bring organization, to bring simplification, to bring details and textures, and just the idea that beauty matters and we can add that to the world. So let's look at an artist again, one of my favorite artists, who's working today and making these just fascinating, imaginative sculptures that people stumble upon in the woods, with Thomas D'Amblo. Um, and then, you're going to take this quiz, which is, again, kind of like last semester, where you're basically, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just your opinion in a lot of ways. But just these people who created Minecraft and Tetris, like these addictive games, but are they someone that adds beauty to the world, chaos, something else? Or even though the games are very addictive, it also helps unify groups of people or distract people when they are dealing with something difficult. It could be a form of healing. Talks about AI art. I'm curious what your perspective there is. And then you have a couple more. So when you click submit, just make sure you just say I submitted the form so that I know that you did and I can cross-reference it. And then the last one here, and this is what I'm going to talk about the most, is just this calming creative gift. So we did last quarter where you spent a lot of time just, making things that are enjoyable, kind of appreciating the artwork. And now our task today is to create something and then give it away. So as it talks about here, this idea of handmade gifts is important, and you're looking to add beauty to the world, which could be something very simple. You don't have to be this grandiose thing. So here are some possible gifts, like a watercolor painting, that you find a tutorial of and you follow. Maybe you're making a craft, or you're baking or decorating something for someone. You can do a photo shoot with a friend or a family member, just to share the photos with them and just to make their day and kind of have some fun with it. Coloring a color page with someone, maybe it's a sibling or someone that's younger, a cousin or who knows who, but a younger person, just doing it together in unison with someone. Yeah, how to draw a tutorial, and do it of something that would be like for a veteran or someone in your life that matters to you. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different ones. Color coordinating a friend's bookshelf, craft supplies, and find them around your house and make something with them. Make a tic-tac-toe board, and then interact with someone. Yeah, you could even focus the content of your art, like if you made a comic drawing about someone else's story, and then give it to them. All right, so those are a lot of options. And again, if there's something not on the list, feel free to jump in on it, see what happens in your week, and see what you can add to it. And let's add beauty to the world and not chaos. Have a great day.